My yes. Someone we can actually talk about Toe Patrol with, because it has been a while. I feel like a little kid again. I guess I'm silly like that, because it's like, oh my gosh, none of my friends are into Toe Patrol. Like, if I want to talk Pokemon, I just, go wherever everybody talks Pokemon. Everybody talks this and that, and yet no one talks Toe Patrol.
Is that what, Tinker?
No, I see. I don't expect you to do that. I'm just saying, it's one of those things. It's one of those things. Besides, you indulge my childhood and make me super happy. Look at you, you're drawing Beauty Stem right now and you're making her beautiful.
Yeah, I have to fix this one foot. That has to go bye-bye.
Yup.
So bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See, it's annoying when I'm drawing good, and I'm like, oh, this is really good, and then something happens, and it turns out horrible, and I'm like, no, why did somebody have to see that?
I think you're doing a wonderful job, and you will continue doing a wonderful job, so don't even want to hear it.
Let's see, I think more of this foot needs to be underneath her dress. Oops. Stop it. There we go.
I feel bad that it was so underground, because it was really beautiful. It made, I guess at the risk of making a pun out of it, it made my heart sing, and a lot of the emphasis was on the music, so no shame.
No shame.
No shame. I would love to sing some of the songs, too. Unfortunately, my singing capability is as crippled as my drawing. Yes! Oh my gosh. Must resist urge to sing.
Why? We're totally here to entertain our guests.
That's true. But darn it! I feel so bad that the Toe Patrol site is down, because they actually had the songs on there. And they had a version of Strange World on there where Panther Cat was singing too. I thought it was so super cute.
Didn't you download them off the website and put it on Bufonidae?
The version on Bufonidae isn't the version with Panther Cat singing. Wait! It's the one without the video, I think. Because I think I did put it on there, but I'm just saying that I'm sad that the website was down, because they actually did offer it for download a couple years ago. You didn't have to jump ship and come to my website. Not that I'm complaining, of course. I mean, a website will be amazing someday.
Darn, I gotta keep looking up these references.
It is with Panther Cap. Sonia Ball is incredible. She can sing in 2 voices.
Oh, snap. Nowadays, you don't need any talent.
Don't make me petty, because I will do it. I'm crazy. Oh my
She's crazy. God. She will.
I'm crazy. I've been off my crazy pills for too long. I will be petty.
And her wrist has been hurting her, so she's crazy.
I am extra. No, wait. I am crazier. Crazier than crazy.
Oh, snap.
That's pretty crazy.
That's pretty darn crazy.
Oh man, though. That's one thing about Sonia Ball. She really did have talent. I mean, oh, it's cracking me up still thinking about it. Okay, so there was a show I used to watch. I told you this before, Foxy, but this is for Patrona's entertainment.
Okay.
If she's interested. I was watching a show called Daft Planet, and years ago I didn't make the connection between Sonia Ball and the characters that she voiced in that show, because one character, I swear I could not pick it out, okay? In Toe Patrol, she's voicing Beauty Stem and Panther Cat. Well, in Daft Planet, one of the characters she voices has, like, a Jamaican accent, and he's a teenager, and he all this weird stuff. And then the other character that she voices is this depraved little shit disturber arsonist. So imagine, like, a depraved little shit disturber arsonist with Panther Cat's voice. I had this revelation the other night when I was watching it. I started laughing my butt off because he was one of his lines was, I am the god of firecrackers, you must all perish. It was with Panther Cat's voice. I suddenly started laughing so hard. I'm like, oh my gosh, if I actually get serious about animation, I might have to just animate Panther Cat saying this for for just for the jokes is just too funny to pass up.
For the lolsies.
Yep. You do remember Daft Planet? Awesome. That show was pretty underground too. Same with shows like Captain Star. Why did I watch all the underground shows? That would kill somebody. I'm just a little childhood destroyer. Ugh. Okay, actually, not so much me. There are people who do a lot worse than making
Sonic.
Yeah. People with weird.
Excuse me, I have a cold.
People with their weird. I don't even know if I can say it in here without harfing. Just Sonic Underground, Sonic Underground. They made a vow their mother will be found. Oh my gosh, I love that show. Just love that show. People always found the stupidest reasons to hate it, too. I mean, it wasn't even that show was underground. Everybody knew it existed. They just hated it for the dumbest reasons. No, Tails is not in that show. Sonia is annoying. No, she's not. How do you define annoying if you find Sonia annoying? Weird people. What, because she's pink? You don't like her because she's pink? Go home. Oh my gosh, she's dancing. So cute. It did have redeeming qualities, and one of them was named Manic!
Green Hedgehog.
Green Hedgehog. And
Need I say anything more?
I use the word winningest because
for crying out loud, what do we got now? We got freaking Shadow, which, Shadow was cool, but now he's not cool anymore.
Yeah.
And Silver, which, honestly, Silver, I thought he was cute in the game, but he was horribly underdeveloped. So.
Yeah. That seems to be the problem with Sonic now.
They don't need any more new characters.
I was having this conversation, and Patron, I'll get to you in a moment. I was having this conversation a while back with someone about Sonic and how it progressed over the years. Like, originally you had Sonic Adventure, which had just Sonic and Tails, and then the villains were, Robotnik, Scratch and Grounder. So you had, a grand total of 5 characters, barring whatever character of the day they would run into. Right. So, I mean, how hard was it to develop, 2 characters and 3 villains? It's not that hard, right? It's just, you got these characters running around making pure gold.
Yeah, it's the safe route.
Yeah, and Pingus! Anyway.
And Pingus!
Anyway, then you had Sonic SatAM, and what? You had 6 main characters? Let's see. Sonic, Sally, Tails, Rotor, Bunny. Am I missing anyone? I don't think I'm missing anyone. Okay, so 5.
No, yeah.
5. Oh, Antoine. I missed Antoine.
Ah, derp. Nah, he's forgettable
I
anyway.
Antoine. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. I'm terrible. Why do
I never liked him. He's forgettable. Lol.
Anyway. So, okay, you have 6 characters. And you have a grand total of 2 villains, because you had Robotnik and Snively. And Snively was kind of in the background most of the time anyway, so... I agree that he does get pretty badass in the comics. And I never really actually sat down with the comics, but I've read a lot of synopsises.
I listened to what Tinker said about the comics, and I'm like, I don't want to read anymore.
No, it got badass and then it got terrible.
I don't want to read anymore.
No. It got good and then it got bad. Isn't that just the way it goes? Anyway, can't have any long-running series that doesn't have a couple of duds. I'm just saying that, with SatAM you had 6 characters, 1 villain and his henchmen. So how hard is it to develop that cast over the course of how many episodes it had? Also not too hard. You got a little bit more of a stretch.
How many episodes were there? 26?
I think so. There were 2 seasons.
Okay, so...
There were 2 seasons, and they introduced, what was it, Dulcie the Dragon or something?
I'm trying to remember.
Anyway,
whatever. Watch it again.
I'm just saying, over the course of 26 episodes, though, developing developing 8 characters is not an impossible task. We all know this from Toad Patrol, because Toad Patrol only had 13 episodes to develop 8 characters. Ha ha ha! Anyway.
It's almost like it's a sign! No, I'm just kidding.
It's almost like it's a sign, yeah. Actually, I could arguably say 10, because they were also developing Mistletoad and Earthstar. Earthstar actually had a lot of development in season 1. It was really good. Anyway, everybody loves Earthstar. Let's get back to
maybe because he had the most development. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, yeah, he did. He actually, in season 1, he did. Like, the rest of the Toad Patrol really didn't get that much focus until season 2, because they were too busy going, oh my gosh, gotta run, gotta hurry, it's gonna close, oh my gosh. But, I mean, I'd be lying if I said that Earthstar wasn't anything short of cool. But, I mean, everybody throws their hands up in the air wanting Earthstar's babies. That's how amazing they think he is. Anyway. Just saying.
I know.
I know, it burns a little inside. Anyway. Why am I cracking myself up? Anyway. Then you had Sonic Underground, which had 3 main characters, Sonic, Sonia, and Manic, and then you had 3 villains. 6 characters, grand total. And you had 40 episodes to develop all these characters, and a couple side characters, and whatever. Not impossible. And then you had Sonic X! I can't even count all the characters on both hands!
Well, you know what, Tank? If you watch the shows only, you're bound to get pretty confused, because most of the characters in Sonic X were introduced during
the games.
The games, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2.
So they were just kind of expecting you to go into Sonic X already knowing the characters.
Yeah, and that's another thing that Sega does that kind of pisses me off. It's like, they expect you to know everything when it comes to the cartoons. I'm like, not everyone plays games. A little introduction would be nice.
Looks like we have a guest, Foxy.
I can't see.
Riftstar has joined us.
Oh.
Hi, Riftstar. Bartleby, that pain in the butt. But Bartleby wasn't really a main character. I mean, yes, I'd be lying if I said that he didn't stand out because he was helping the Sonic Underground, but I mean, Bartleby didn't need a lot of development to be there and be helpful.
Sonic Underground we're talking about now, because I didn't see the whole thing.
Patrona was mentioning Bartleby, so I'm just like, yeah, well, Bartleby didn't really need a whole lot of development. I mean, he was just kind of introduced as Sonia's fiance, who's prim and proper and elite, and then...
Okay, looks like I missed a lot.
It's okay, it's me talking to Patrona now. And just FYI, I saw you commenting that the songs made the show earlier. I love the songs too. There were people who complained about the songs being annoying, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
They were 90s songs, what do you expect?
Amazing! Don't even want to hear it. It was 90s. It was amazing.
I'm a 90s child, so...
Join us, Foxy. You will be converted.
Secret Jet, we took the test yesterday.
That's true. And the only reason I didn't get some of the answers was because we didn't have Nickelodeon! Darn Canada didn't have a Nickelodeon channel. We had Teletoon, YTV, and Family Channel. That's what we had growing up. I mean, it was good back in the day. It was amazing. Super amazing.
Yeah, well, now we have nothing.
Yeah.
You gotta rely on, like, what, Boomerang to see what
I thought we were supposed to be happy!
We are happy!
It's okay. I didn't really watch Family Channel, but I lived with someone who did. Oh man, analog with 5 channels. I remember back in the day before I had cable. I remember back in the days before I had internet. Look what happened to me now. I'm reliant on this stuff.
Seriously, my internet goes out, I get mad.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know I can still survive without internet, because every time I venture abroad, I don't like checking my email because I'm convinced the government is watching me. But, you know, when I'm at home, got nothing to hide, because in my country, the stuff I do and believe in is legal. Anyway.
So you're not talking about, like, China, are you?
I didn't say China.
Okay.
I was thinking it loudly, but I didn't say it. China and Cuba.
Well, you know, I'm all up in your hive, so...
Seriously. Foxy, teach me.
Teach
me.
You taught me the ways of the hive.
You need to use my hive to get in your hive and learn to draw.
Okay.
This is amazing.
I'm waiting.
Mwah!
Yeah! My hive!
And just FYI, this is the artist who is also doing my comic. She is fantastic.
And that is why it is slow, because I'm a slow face, as you can see. I get very nitpicky on stupid things, like this line right here. I don't need to be doing that. Look, I just ruined it. So
I don't need to be doing that.
I don't need to be doing it.
It's because you have a public to please, so you're getting extra nitpicky.
It's true.
And Patrona asks you a question, Foxy.
What's that?
Are you self-taught or have you taken classes?
I like to refer to myself as self-taught. When I was growing up with Nickelodeon cartoons, I would videotape them on our big freaking old video cassettes. You remember the ones, right? And freeze frame, and I would just copy off the TV. So for the most part of my artistic career, I was tracing, and then finally started to branch into doing things by myself. I took one art class, which is the main point that I was trying to get into, and that was in college. And honestly, I didn't really learn anything from it. I learned that I hate drawing still life. And that's so unfair because, you know, drawing still life is a really good way to practice and really better yourself, but I hate it. I love cartoons.
I love cartoons as well, and I think this is the reason why I don't want to do still. I'm not interested in still life. I mean, there are all these people drawing nudies all over the place, and I'm kind of like,
oh man,
just stick to drawing cartoons, please.
I couldn't even with the nudes. I couldn't even. We had males come in, and I drew everything else but the you-know-wheres.
Yeah, thank you. I don't need to know where that is.
The funniest looking stuff. You could totally tell I was like immature and everything.
We're still immature, I think. at least I am. I shouldn't be speaking for other people, but I know I am.
Yeah, I'll laugh at the occasional dirty joke. But I still don't want to draw you-know-whats, like, ever. Mm-hmm. Or even, like, naked people. I don't like drawing naked people.
No.
You just draw a cartoon.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, if
fun.
you know the shape of their body, it's good enough for me.
Yeah, seriously. You could practice anatomy with something else.
Yep. Patrona just kicked in here saying that she's the oldest of her group, but she was just like you, not drawing the naughty bits.
High five for Patrona!
And Spotty B as well. Spotty B has joined us. Spotty B is in the house.
Oh my gosh, it's a party! I'm so excited!
It is a party. We have a total of 7 viewers, including me right now.
So
and
exciting.
I think it's a party.
It is a party. Now I'm
super happy.
Doing
happy
lameness. Yeah.
What are you talking lameness? This whole party
doing
is
lameness
amazing.
and being picky.
I don't mind your pickiness if it produces.
Better watch out or else I'm not going to be able to erase that. I don't think I'll do that again.
No, if your pickiness produces art of this quality, I'm not complaining. You are the artist of my comic, so yeah.
I loves my wifey.
Shameless plugging.
Let's
Shameless.
see.
Forever shameless.
Forever shameless.
Oh yes.
She's got her hair tied back with a little leafy thing. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Do you need references? I can hook you up. With
Nope.
references.
I've got Temple of Bufonidai open.
Oh, okay.
On my laptop.
Temple of Bufonidai.
Yeah.
That website needs cleanup so bad. I am ashamed. I would
Nice.
program it myself if I could. So took HTML back in the day too.
So did I. I forget everything. I am useless. Yay.
Are not. I resent that. Little Miss Self-Taught, amazing.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Not going to hear this slanderous lie.
I don't mean to sound like that people who go to school for art is like a waste of time or anything, but I really value someone who was self-taught. I don't know why. Like,
well, there are times when, because this is of course just my opinion, and of course this is not all encompassing because everybody is different. But I do find that when people are self-taught, it's generally because they're more passionate about something that they take the time to teach themselves. And again, everybody is different. There are people who legitimately go to school because they are passionate about this. But there are people who also go to school to do things that they're not so crazy about, maybe because they think it'll make them money or something.
Hey, Tink, that was me. I was in that boat. I went to school for something that I wasn't sure if I wanted to do, and now look at me. I had a freaking midlife crisis when I'm not even 50. Was like, no, I must change. So, but what I wanted to say with that comment of yours about people really being really passionate about something that they teach it to themselves. I feel like that's another show on me because I really want to learn how to sew. But just learning about it, or animating even, learning about it is scary.
Yeah.
And that
I can see where it's intimidating. And I said to you at one point, I'm like, if you do the art, I'll make it move. Because I can animate, but I can't draw. It's fantastic. Oh, it's hysterical.
The fear ticker, we can't let it beat us.
No, we will both learn how to do everything and be amazing.
Sounds awesome to me.
I'm sorry, I just saw Spuddy V's message crack me up.
What's that?
Oh my gosh. They're talking about Beauty Stem's braid. Okay, so,
I know,
Spotty
it looks terrible.
No, Spotty was like, it's kind of like braided hair. It's not really hair anyway. It's more like a flower. And there's nothing wrong with being self-taught. Okay. Do they actually water those things? I actually wonder too. So now, making a false quote of Beauty Stem. Okay, Furfoot, the girls are gonna water our hair. Furfoot, what?
Wait, what? Hey, that sounds like a comic.
Yeah. Is someone gonna make this happen, or am I gonna have to do it? I'll do it. I'm crazy.
It's true. She's nuts.
I'll do it.
I've seen it.
I'm off my pills. I'll do it.
She's off her pills and she's feeling better. She'll do it.
I'm feeling better. It just made the list, though. That's fantastic. I never even thought about that. I feel so silly. It's fantastic. Okay. They were also making comments. Patrono commented that she was studying she's actually studying comics right now at college.
Oh, wow. Like, yeah. What course is that?
Yes, Patrona, what course is that?
Like, because if there's a course at your college called, like, comic studies, I want to do that.
I'd do it if I was better at art.
I want to do that. Because that drawing class that I had ended with me doing... We got to pick our final project, and I did a comic. It was pretty cool. But it was bad.
I bet it was amazing.
Because it was based on a bad fan fiction from one of my friends at the time.
Let's see, we have scenario, classes, still life, basic illustrations, perspectives, proportions, all the basics for drawing, really.
Okay.
I want to know where the school is.
Seriously.
I mean, based on what Patrona was saying, she lives relatively close to me, so...
Oh, snap.
And then you have the specifics, like how to do bubbles and ink.
Alright.
You know what, I need to put this in the fridge, so I'm just going to be a moment.
Okie dokie. I'll just have a party by myself. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this braid here because it doesn't really look like a braid. So, no. I apologize to all of you. I can't see your comments. Control save. That's why my wifey's helping me out here. And then,
And I return.
welcome back.
Has the party gone on without me? Or did the
Yes,
party die?
the party has gone on, but now it's like a million times better.
Amazing. Amazing, let's go!
And see, no, I don't like it. I was trying to figure out a way to make the braid actually look like a braid rather than what I had.
I thought you were doing a good job, but if
See, I like the shape of it, but,
I could see if I could dig up a better...
You got a braid shot?
I wonder if I do. Let me give a check, because I have a bunch of really old screenshots somewhere. All hidden within the depths of my computer.
I'm so bad at braids in general.
I was always intimidated. Like, I remember trying to draw Beauty Stem as a kid, and her braid always driving me up a wall. Oh, hey. Do you need the braid swaying or just a picture of the braid?
You can send me both.
Okay, just send them to you over Skype?
Sure.
Okay, here's one. Wow, these things are so old. Alright, I'm gonna try and find one of her braids swaying in the wind like the graceful beauty that she is, because her name is Beauty Stem. See what I did there?
Yes.
Har 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 har.
Hardy har har.
Hardy har har har. And
Seriously.
I find one of her braids swaying, and then...
Now it's gonna take a million years. I'll just keep going.
That's Skype for you.
Thank you, Skype. We love you.
Yes. And we love our watchers, too.
Oh my, yes.
Watchers.
No, I don't like that.
Spotty was providing an image by Kickstrash, but I was actually... I can link that to you, too, if you want it. I see.
I googled Beauty Stem.
And that was one of the ones you found?
Oh yeah, she's like the one by Kickster Ash is like the second option. So yeah.
Yep.
It's hard because I want it to be swaying, which is why I like this shape. So I might just do my own thing and leave it as is.
You can do your own thing, but get the general shape, or at least what they do in the show. Like I said, her braid used to drive me absolutely nuts. Could not draw that thing without reference, ever.
Braid, braid, braid.
I love how everyone's agreeing that her braid is really annoying to draw. It's like, I think that's why I like drawing characters like Puffball and Panther Cap and Slippery Jack, because they're just so delightfully bald.
Bald people, foot the was.
Yes. Puffball's awesome. Alright, let me see. What was I missing here in this chat? Okay, and then you had the specifics like how to do bubbles, ink, and squares, how to plan your page. Your last project is to do an entire comic by yourself and get it published.
Oh, snap.
All of my classes have to be done by hand, though. That's work. That's a lot of work.
Yeah. But it sounds freaking awesome.
It does, doesn't it?
I'm gonna do comic. Hey, wait! I already do!
You are doing a comic! 'Cause I have all the faith!
That's right! Tinkerjet totally plans my pages.
I do, but I often ask for your input because you are better at the perspective than I am.
And Tinkerjet takes my input, and I loves her.
Yay, mutual beneficial relationship. Is beautiful.
Symbiotic? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yay.
Yes, it's a symbiotic relationship.
I only got to have a brain!
The symbiotic relationship that just keeps on giving.
It's going nuts now over this braid, but I have one!
You do have one. That's fantastic. Keep going.
Keep drawing. Get back to work.
Get back to work. Whoosh. Let's see. It is hard to draw her. Her braid is really annoying. Try indents in the braiding, like spaces between the braid kink. Let's see.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what you have going on now.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be half my style and half the original style.
That's okay. I think the picture finished sending if you want to take a look at it.
Oh. Yes. I can't hear anything on my laptop.
That's okay. That's why I was letting you know, because I saw you finagling it and just kind of like, okay, well, if you need reference, I sent that to you. I don't know if that helps.
All right.